MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Taylor Motter steps into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 76.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with two away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Motter rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Comes set with the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll try to. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Brandon Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. This is skied into short left center. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Carpenter, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Grounded to first, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. And that'll get down out there. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So stepping in, David Dahl. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another chance? Taylor Motter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Swing and a little tapper.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Throw back to... In now, Salvador Perez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Franco moving to his right, and he's retired here, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dahl is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Alex Gordon will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Soler going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Haniger is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he's safe. Whit Merrifield next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. One there. On to Carpenter. Not in time, and they'll get just the 1. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run. Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brendan Moss, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hit in the air out to left field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the... Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Matt.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Carpenter goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Matt Wieters is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Grounded to third. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Stepping up now, David Dahl. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Going after it is Gordon. And no one will track it down. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, number 35.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Salvador Perez.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dahl ranging back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit ball to second. The tag, and he is out. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that... Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First offering on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-2.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Left fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Skied into straightaway right.
Haniger in pursuit.
2 gone. The relay. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Alex.
Ready to deliver.
Gordon.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Orlando Arcia looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Curveball that time, not even close. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Michael Franco.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Matt Carpenter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set, and the pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is low, ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the run is Dahl. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Moss. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple. So stepping in, Salvador Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he has really thrown the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Mike Mustaka. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 48, Boone Logan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Taylor Motter. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Number 9.
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 91.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Short hop, but he's out. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Rendell Gritcher will pinch hit here, and he's Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected.
Jeremy Jeffress.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2, here it comes. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So coming to the plate, Orlando Garcia, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Michael Blazek.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 86.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
Striding in, Whit Merrifield. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third. And he is out at the plate. They are in is Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Left fielder, Jorge.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Arcia has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Gonzalez. He's got it 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Dahl is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Hard ground ball, defense played him perfectly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Seth Smith will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is fouled at the plate. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate, Matt Wieters. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Brandon Maurer enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 37.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that.
0-1's the count.
Time it's 0-1.
Now playing left field.
0-1. Here it comes.
Randall Richard.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out. Nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. This ball's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grichuk moves over, And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
First baseman, number 35.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, number 32. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Heading for second is Arenado. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. In now is Yasiel Puig, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. In now. Brandon Moss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Braun sprinting after it. Nobody out, runner on first. Before the 0-2, a look to first. is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Kane is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eric Hosmer, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher. If it's
a swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And the pitch on 2-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. In there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. That misses. 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. with Merrifield next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses for ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. And the two-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2 runs score. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 7-1. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally. Ready now, Mike Zunino. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. a pitcher's pitch.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Number 32.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Number 32 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this is lined right back up the middle. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Throw into second, around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Brandon Moss earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Nolan Arenado.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late that time for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here now it's Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, number 32. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 8.
Innis Gerardo Parra, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first, and he'll step on the bag himself. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Parra has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying, you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's...
Oh, way to get dirty in time. Now batting, Whit Merrifield. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Toles. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Andrew Edwards takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Haniger will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. On to first. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Striding in once again, Brandon Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Desmond for 1. On to first to complete the double play. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cain on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. At the plate, number 32. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So a big moment here, and standing in, Gerardo Parra. And he does.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Number 11 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Haniger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Nolan Arenado as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Peter Moylan
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Adam Ottavino. Action. Now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Salvador Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out again. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging a soft liner. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a ball 1-0. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Rendell Grichuk will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Cain runs. Pitch inside. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Lays off. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Digging in the switch hitter, number 32, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, it will never catch up to it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now batting, number 11. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Haniger is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Kansas City. Center fielder, number 6.
And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hamilton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Alex Gordon. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there. The tag, and he is out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder. Billy Hamilton.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer is there. 1 out. And here's Jose Peraza.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit hard up the middle, and the Reds have their first hit of the season. In is Joey Votto now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Haniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six.
So digging in now, Mitch Haniger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Schebler moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Orlando Arcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Scott Schebler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. Arcia gloves it. 1 away. Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Duvall.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon on the move. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Luis Castillo. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Kennedy pauses, 1-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a liner back through the box. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Kane. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Whit Merrifield.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Stepping in, Ian Kennedy.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Lined, but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second.
Merrifield brings it in.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Kennedy sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eric Hosmer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Shebler calls for it. 1 out. So striding forward now, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base pad. Scoring more here would be huge.
Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1 and 2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on the on-deck circle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... And that brings up Scott Shebler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Scott Shebler.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Fielder, Adam Duvall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Duvall will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Eugenio
Now batting,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
And the inning is over. Now in the box, Ian Kennedy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ian Kennedy.
First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Tucker
First
Barnhart.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he got him.
Now batting. Pitcher. Luis.
First offering on its way. Luis Castillo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready for another chance, Eric Hosmer. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Eric Hosmer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Duvall. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gennett.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hard hit ball to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. With Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kennedy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Haniger is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Kennedy into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Alex Gordon.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. To third. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side. Now at the plate, Luis Castillo. A hit. In 2 tries so far. Jesse.
For the Reds, number 33, Jesse Winkler.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And the changeup is way low that time. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he got him swinging. Billy Hamilton becomes out number 2 this inning. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left. Left-handed hitter due up. Devin Mesoraco. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to short. Arcia has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to start the night.
Number 53.
At the plate. Mike Moustakas. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Royals.
Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a shot back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. Left side. To second for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Grounded, foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 19.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. First pitch on its way. Scott Schebler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 82 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.